¿Puedes ponerle ya?
Sí, ahorita.
Agarrarle ya.
So basically right here what I'm doing is covering up all the screw heads just so there isn't any kind of like imperfections or dents. Kind of get it smooth and everything like that. So what you try to do is get your mud and try to get it in one stroke all the way up to cover up all the screw heads, about 5 of them or so. And then what you want to do is take off all the mud that's on that, and basically what just gets filled in is the screw heads. And just do some light sanding. You don't want to sand too much, because if you sand too much, you're going to start scuffing up the paper, and it'll be noticeable. So easy on the sanding. Alright, so what I'm using here is the scuff pad sponges, and what I did is put 3 of them together. I put the smooth side, because there's a coarse and there's a fine side on that sponge, and I put the fine side out, so that's what's going to be in contact with the wall. And I used spray adhesive, and I sprayed it on to a strip of sandpaper and put it on my stick, on my sanding stick. And that works really good for getting the imperfections and not getting scratch or scuff marks on your mud when you're sanding. Because if you just use the sandpaper, sometimes, most of the time, it leaves scratches when you sand out all the bumps and stuff like that. But what you want to hit first, the most important, is you want to hit the very edge of the mud. So you want to erase that line that's on the mud, hit both edges, and then do some light sanding on the center, because you don't want to sand way too much. You sand too much on that middle joint, you're going to start revealing the tape, and that tape will be noticeable. So easy on the sanding. You can see me hitting the edge right here, hitting the edge, and then jump over to hit the other edge. And once you don't feel that line anymore with your hand, and then just get the middle stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's for texture, so most of the imperfections get covered up with the texture. Over here they did a level 5 wall, so they completely covered the whole wall with mud. So just trying to lightly sand it, because they didn't put a thick layer or anything like that. So, and some hard to reach spots, just use the hand sponge. And just make sure you use that fine side on the sanding block. And right here, just pouring out some texture. So